Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Quickie Deck Decks. And this time, we give honor one of the great, well named deck archetypes there is in Magic. It's the Rock. And the Rock says we will play with black green. So, the Rock is a description about a mid-range decks, which has the colors the black and the green side. And this one's a Badoozy. So lately, Omnat has been banned, Lucky Clover, and Escape to the Wilds. So standard is like sort of like a Wild Wild West of sorts. So with that in mind, I've been scouring the internets once again. Then I stumbled upon at Arena Decklist. Big shout out to them for supplying deck inspirations and decklist. I happened to stumble upon the Rock. It's a black green deck, which just it's a mid range deck which churns out powerful threats one turn at a time. So with a draw engine of sorts with Edgewall Innkeeper, even though without Lucky Clover, Edgewall Innkeeper is still very potent with adventure cards such as Murderous Rider, Lovestruck Beast, and Foulmire Knight. So we have also two Lotus Cobras just to have the explosive turn 3 effect of Questing Beast or Rankle. Having them a turn earlier, especially with slower decks, is very good. And with the Mammoth also, it proves to be one of the perennial green cards out there in Zendikar Rising. A 3/3 body that can be turned into land if you need to. With landfall having a turn 3, a turn 4 5/5 beater, especially if you have along with Lovestruck Beast, your turn 3 is very very potent with a bunch of one ones. Lovestruck Beast won't have any problem. We also have Agadim's Awakening. I've played with this deck for a while, a little bit, and this card with this deck is absurd. 7 mana, you get to get your Questing Beast back, your Lovestruck Beast or Murderous Rider or Mammoth. You can also have Order of Midnight, Lotus Cobra, Skyclave Shade, and either a Foul Nightmare or a Edgewall Innkeeper just to keep you drawing through your deck. We also have Turn Timber Symbiosis so that you can you can hit with your Questing Beast or your Rankle, turning them into like free. It's a free spell. You get to search for your deck. But if you have like the Mammoth, it becomes a 6/6. Yeah, it becomes a 6/6. Lovestruck Beast becomes an 8/8. Even a Murderous Rider off from Turn Timber becomes a 5/6 lifelink, which is very good against like super aggressive decks. We also have Hagra Mauling. This is a very good mix of Eldraine and Zendikar Rising, which is proving to be very, very powerful sets. On our lands, we only have 4 Temple of Maladies because we don't necessarily need to play this immediately on turn 1. So we could smooth our draws, Fabled Passages, just to eke out our basic lands because we already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10 modal lands. On the sideboard, we have the rest. We have Chainweb or Arachner, which is really, really strong against rogues. The rogue decks. Agonizing Remorse, Heartless Act, Scavenging Ooze also for rogues. Wilt uh, for uh, for Embercleave decks and green decks that uses Great Henge. Garuk, Curse Handsman for those long, grindy mid-range matchups. and an extra copy of the Great Henge. We also have one Vivian on the main deck because if you get to stick her on the board, then on your next turn, you -2, you cast a questing beast, you get a mammoth, or you get a mammoth, you get Skyclave. Skyclave Shade is is a very resilient threat. It also uses the graveyard. That's why mill strategies, if this hits, you get a land drop. It's either you get a 3-1 or a 5-3. In which cases, many of my games, you end up with a really, really, really big beater that just swings. Anyway, this is the deck, and we will play it more on rank. And that's the rock, and we'll have like 1 or 2 games, depending on how long it is. So big shout outs again to everybody's watching. Thank you for watching, and I hope you keep patronizing the channel. I am learning slowly, bit by bit, in expanding my horizons in how to spread. Uh, Also, big shout out to David Carrera, who, in my knowledge, just a while ago, a couple of hours ago, that the deck inspiration for my mono white aggro technically was from him. I saw it in MTG Top 8, and I forgot to give a shout out. So as much as possible, I'll put it in the description also, and the video down below. I'm also trying to branch out to Facebook, but if it's still MTG related and stuff, I keep looking in my second monitor. I'm sorry. So we have Su Madre, who is on the play, and we have a sort of very, very slow hand. We can, since we are on the draw, we could keep this hand. We could start off with turn 1 human, hopefully drawing a land, so that, or we could start off with a Fabled Passage because we're not really in that such of a hurry. Do note that by turn 4, you need double black or double green mana ready by turn 4 so that you can cast Rankle, and even by turn 3, the deck is quite mana demanding in terms of casting cost. But all in all, the curve is kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can cheat out Great Henge. And it seems Su Madre is having internet connection problems. Yeah. And so, what else? Yeah, standard is really great lately. Ever since the banning on Monday, it's like the wild wild west once again. It's kind of like the calm before the storm until another top deck comes around. Because typically, whenever we are now nearly in a position to be like accustomed to bannings. So it's either you adapt or you die in this kind of scenario, especially in standard. But especially in paper magic, there's so many avenues for you to like capitalize on ban cards. Because EDH is one of the best things that come out from paper magic, so that you can use your old cards and play it. And it seems that our opponent is not there, or I have been disconnected. This is a very, very, this is very, very bad. Oh dear. This on my side or on his side? That seems fine. Oh dear. I think it's on our part. I don't want to concede. Oh, yeah. So we disconnected. Oh dear me. So we're gonna try it one more time. I am very sorry about that. And yeah. What else? Quick update. I'm trying to branch out on non-MTGA content, so hopefully the next following days I'll be recording stuff just like Fall Guys, which I personally am having fun playing. And hopefully, if we get the chance, I'm very excited to play another roguelike highly recommended by a friend. Or maybe we'll. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, I think that was really. So we're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go one more time. It's the Rock. The Rock Search. Let us play a game, please. So Hyemin. Man, my Nihongo is like so. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, prevent champion. Turn 1. We are punished with a tap land on the first turn. You can always go Sandu to Edge 1 Innkeeper. Another robber. We are getting punished. And they got the blood chief. Oh dear. I can always block the robber, I think. Mitigate damage. Nope. No mitigating here. So Mono Red is back again because Embercleave wasn't bad. Still, just like in the great old days in basketball, if you swipe, I teach. We can go for like. Then next turn, if we get to untap, we could just put Obstruct Beast and hope for the best. He could always just attack, use the. Okay. He has the Ember Cube. It's very clear. We can double block, but will not up, which might be very. Oh dear. Yep, Embercleave is here. I'll just do the formalities. And that was very, very bad. Why do we always start with like a really bad start in our deck decks? I hope we win our next game. But this is just like a deck tech. Even if I play it poorly, I hope you find like some sort of inspiration for you to like uh, say to yourself, hey, maybe if we could add this card or maybe we could tweak the numbers, it would be much more better. Oh dear. Against 7. You have a questing beast, which is really good. You don't want again. Oh, oh dear. I could keep. I think. Hmm. This is very, very frustrating. Hmm. So pardon me if like I'm not really showing off the true potential of the deck. It's because if we get an untapped mana source, Lotus Cobra, then we get the turn back. We could have we could cast a lot of things. Oh dear. Here we go again. Ooh, rogues. Damn rogues. So we're gonna save up on this one. Hmm. Gonna save up on our removal. We could always put Lotus Cobra. It's a good thing that we got Order of Midnight because if we need Rankle is really good uh, rogues deck because most of them have flying. Oh, speaking of which, could always go. We could like have like 2 mana on, or even though if they try to interact, oh, Sultai, or just black blue, or maybe just mono blue. we haven't seen anything yet from 7. So if he tries to interact with the Lotus Cobra, we could always punish with Rankle or get it with Order of Midnight. But we could always Rankle first, force them. This is like black blue control. Ah. Oh, we could do. Yeah, we could. Yeah, no, no, no. We could always. Oh, we could get Order of Midnight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Recursion is really good. Again, it's like 1 for 1 removal. Oh, this is black blue control. That's the crawling barrens. Crawling barrens. We're good thing we have a agramolling just in case. Mm. Could always let him counter that. We we technically have enough mana to be playing. We're just gonna hope that we get enough threats. It's all good. Well, we just gave him an avenue to just use the mystical dispute, which is kind of sad, but we need to keep putting on pressure. So if anybody new comes here and is not very familiar with MTG Arena, I'm still in the works for like making a what do you call it? We're gonna fetch. We need to fetch a black swords. No. Ah, that's good. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice card. Turn he could just draw. So this is seeing mileage lately in New Standard. That's why in green decks you will see like what do you call it? Gem razors in green decks. They're really strong right now. Oh. Oh dear. We will just keep swinging. He is still not doing anything in particular. Could have like tried to pump crawling barons now. So I think he does not have any. Oh, extinction event. That's cute. Thank you. Extinction event. Yeah, with 3 mana remaining. Okay. No problem there. Like, even though if he names even. Vision is really also very nice with mutate.
I call, and Decoria answers.
Yeah, we attack him for 12. He gains 4 life. Goes back to 16. Oh, he did not opt to scry. So good extinction event. Yeah, he'll name them. And he will cast a Murderous Rider instead. Interesting. So if we cast Rankle, we can get a Mammoth instead? Yeah. Yeah.
I hope things get out of hand for you.
A Mammoth and what's the other 3-drop we had? No, Murderous Rider. We'll get the Mammoth instead. He's thinking long and hard to interact with Vivian. Oh, we could also cast the Murderous Rider off the top and get us a Skyblade.
I brought friends. Lots of them.
Yeah, I forgot about the first 2 lines of Vivian. It gives us an extra card off the top. We just go with the Lotus Cobra. Put a land and nothing. So, Skyclave. Her -2 is like really it makes extinction event a little bit awkward. But if he casts something here, it could attack Vivian. Cute. Ah. At least he got a 2/2, an instant. He could have waited for like the end of turn so that I could not use Skyclave, which is kind of awkward on his part. Ooh, that's really good. Really good. So if we get a land drop, we can Murderous Rider. Big one.
But not extinct.
The wrong land that we have. Still very good. Skyclave Shade is really it's big. Ooh, Ashok.
3 breaths, my kin, are delightfully friendly.
Tries to attack. Well, we could like double. Could just kill Ashok and kill the 5/5. Yeah. Think he has counter spells, but you know. So if he does, I think he does not have neutralize in his hand. That's impossible. He got like Seagate Restoration. Come on, man. Casted that. That's fantastic.
My inspiration will linger.
Can block with a 5/5. We will not attack for now. We will try to like, you know, take a lot of damage this turn. Nightmare art looks cool. Here. Gem Razor. That's a pro tip from everybody. If you're playing green decks, you better play Gem Razor. A little bit of tweaking here and there, and you know, you might, you know, so cute. What are we looking for anyway? We're dead next turn. We need to kill this off. Oh well. Good games. So that's an example of trying to play. You should like play with gem razors. Because as you can see, Shark Typhoon and Maze Mind Tome really got us there. But anyway, that is the rock. I hope you're inspired by that black green deck. You just put in some additional tweaking of yourself. You could replace Questing Beast off the sideboard and then put in like 2 gem razors on the main deck so that you can have game 1 interaction against enchantments and artifacts. But that's all for today, and I hope to see you in the next video. I love you 1,000,000. Goodbye.